So good evening everybody, this is Aish Kumar with new potential, new growth, new energy and with new ideas with a new smile on my face. Right? Come up with the videos on date 29th. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay. So what is today's topic? As you will remember in the previous videos what I have talked about and what I am talking about. I am talking about atomic habits. That is from the day 1, chapter 1 and today it is chapter 10. And what it is talking about that how small habits can lead to higher changes or can lead to more, means better future because it is not short term, it is for long term, right? But in the last videos what we have talked about is habit is shaped by three types of things. Means a person's habit is shaped by three types of social groups. One is families and friends. Yeah, family and friends plays a crucial role in shaping your habits. That's why I have given the example of Laszlo Polgar. And on the second hand, the tribe, the community. Means if you want to play a badminton, then you need to go and join the community of badminton, and there you will be far more better than what you are today, right? And the third one, the person with status and prestige. Like I have given the example of the gym or my friend who is better than me in this fitness work and also in me, also in martial arts. So that's what it is. But what is today? Today's topic is how to find and fix the cause of the bad habits. But before we starting with these topics, let me ask you, what is bad habit? Or the question is that, suppose a question is that, is it easy to adopt a good habit or the bad habit? Means which habit can you adopt very easily, a good or bad? And second question comes is, what is bad habit? What is the definition of bad habit? And with example I will explain each and everything that was being asked by me. Okay, so I know your answer. Bad habit, the adaptation of bad habit is very much easier than adopting a good habit, because there we don't have to put any effort in adopting the bad habits. But if we have to adopt the good habits, then we have to put a lot of pressure, means put a lot of hard work, caring and also many more things. Means if you want to adopt a good habit, then you need to put lots of hard work, because a habit cannot be maintained in one day. A habit cannot be maintained in one day, right? Okay, so this is what it is. So this is what it is. Okay, so where I am, sorry for the interruption of other persons. Good habit or bad habit? So adopting a bad habit is even far more easier than adopting a good habit. Okay, so what is bad habit? Let me ask you and give the answer with examples. Suppose there is an obese person, the person who is suffering from obesity, and a person who is lean and thin like me. Okay, right? And there is peanut butter and bread, or that I have given the example of in my previous videos about peanut butter and bread, or many more things like cheese, paneer, ghee, butter, and which have high calories. And obese crave for it and eat it. Is it good for him or her? But what if we say that a lean and thin person have a craving for it? Then you heard it right, and your answer is correct. That a person who is obese, and if he crave for if he or she has crave for this high calorie food like butter, milk, not butter, cheese and all, and peanut butter with bread, then it comes in a bad habit for obese person. Whereas it comes in the good habit of this lean and thin person. Why? Because he has to gain weight and one has to lose weight. Right? Okay. So this is what it is telling. And it is said with very more examples. Is smoking a cigarette gives long term pleasure or short term pleasure? I have the question in my mind. I have not seen a person who has smoked a cigarette and have a craving and do not have the craving for another cigarette, because dopamine receptors have been active. And I've told you about the dopamine in the previous video. What is dopamine? It is a feel good hormone. Without dopamine, you don't have craving for anything. You don't have any type of existence in this world. Your desire to live will dashed in vain. Means you will feel like not doing anything. So it activates this dopamine. Smoking a cigarette activates the dopamine, and I am not telling it in my words. It has given in the book. Smoking a cigarette, because I have not seen a person who has smoked a cigarette once and do not have the craving for it another time. Because neurons get active, dopamine receptors get active. So this is what I am saying. Adopting a bad habit is very much easier as compared to adopting a good habits. Right? And according to this book, what the author has said, that adopting means if a person has the craving for, or if a person is in stress, can also be cured as going for a running. Means substituting the things from smoking a cigarette to going for the walk or going for running. Means because there we will get the fresh air, there you will get fresh environment. Right? Let me ask you, what is bad habit? Again, my question is that only. What is bad habit? Now someone will say that playing video games is bad habit. You are wrong. Playing a video game is not a bad habit. But playing for more than 4 to 5 hours is bad habit. Right? Because as I've given the example of this and that, because one person, the thing that I have categorized is comes in the bad habit, and for another person, same thing comes in the good habit. That's what it is. Right? And second example what I have given is that a person who is in stress with workload, because today workload has been more and all, can also go for a walk instead of smoking a cigarette. Means substituting the things with the things that can be cured while making yourself healthy, making ourselves healthy. Because when we go for a walk, it is not only giving benefits to one thing, that is our mind, but also our body. Our legs are getting strong, our body, our posture is getting straight. Right? But smoking a cigarette is only destroying our internal organs. That's what it is saying. Okay, let me give you a scenario. You're addicted to video games. Let's suppose you are addicted to video games. Okay, but what if the situation arises where your family, means your father met an accident and you have to take him to the hospital? At that time you will not tell. At that time, what you will tell? That I'm playing video game, yeah, please wait for some times. At time any type of distraction will come into your mind? No, because your first priority will be to save your father, to save your father. Let me give you my example. What has happened? Few days back, I was involved in the engagement of my sister or cousin sister and all. Right? Means of my cousin sister. Right? And there, while working on it, means while working on many more things, stuffs like whatever we do in the engagement part, right? Making, bringing fruits and all. That's what it is. So while involving in that, I do not feel tired at once, because many stuffs are have to be covered at that time. But after the engagement was over, I slept for 2 days. Because at the time of engagement, I've not even slept for 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour is so much far away, but 10 minutes. Right? So why this has happened? Because their motive is clear. That I and who are involved in my team have to cover this in these days. One more thing, what I have experienced is that when you bound the time now, you can do anything. I know you don't know. Suppose this book, right? Atomic Habits. Reading books is a good habit, and I'm doing it since 2 to 3 years. But what I'm doing is I'm getting tired of reading books. So what I associated it with reading books and making videos. Means I have bound my reading books with elaborating it, whatever I am learning. Right? Whatever I am learning, I am elaborating it. Not the same, but with my own examples, with my own thoughts and views. What it is doing to me? It is opening my mind about how broad I can think of anything. Right? And in my previous videos, what I have given the examples are that suppose you wake up and at night you thought of going for a run. So what you will do? Wake up, means at night only you do the arrangement that keep your shoes beside your bed, from where you wake up and get out of the bed. And when you will see that shoes, your mind will think of going for a running, because this mind is a very powerful tool. Right? Because if you will not make anything attractive, how you will crave for it? Like I have given the example of gulab jamun, that is dipped in a chashni of sugar. I know your mouth is watering. Mine too. Right? So this is what means, make it the habits attractive. Why bad habits seems attractive? Because they are easy and everyone around you are doing it. Smoking a cigarette, everyone around you are doing it. Very few are left who are not doing smoking or drinking. So influences of smoking or drinking or the bad habits will be more on you, more than the good habits that you're craving for. right? So this is what, and you have to find the causes and fix the causes of how to quit the bad habits. Like I've given the example, a overthinking person means a person who is intense or who has some sort of tension in his mind can be also cured with a walk rather than smoking a cigarette. So everything has a substitute element. Everything. Everything has a substitute element. Right? So if you make anything attractive, you will crave for it. You will crave for it. As you know, that what I have done. At first, 1 month before, I have started making videos. Means I have read books and I am making videos, right? But after some time, what I am doing is I am going on experimenting new things like making thumbnails and all. Did I have the time to do any type of unusual work because I am involved in this all such things? You know, in last few days, what is my daily routine? I sleep at 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. because of the work, and not that work of the college and all, but of the work of this making thumbnails. On the first day when I made the thumbnails, it took me 3 hours to make the thumbnails because I'm making it, then erasing it, again making it, and on that day I made the first thumbnail. In my previous videos, all that thumbnail that you are seeing is made by my younger brother. I don't have the that much creativity at that time, but now I've tried with myself. That's what it is. Means I don't have time. I am waking means sleeping at 4, and today I woke up at 12 p.m. because I slept at 4 to 5 a.m. Right? My parents are even angry at me. This is what it is because I made it attractive. What it can be means how I can make it even better. So this is what it is means make any bad habits or means any good habit, any habits attractive so that you can crave for it. Like one more example it is given in this book is means there was a person who don't have the means who have no interest in writing in anything, or so what he associated it with listening the music. Means with headphones he listen to the music and he do the work, right? And you will get shocked what it has result in his mind and it is work in his work. After 20 to 30 times he has done like this, he don't want any music, any sort of music for focused work. Because at first, to start a habit, you have to do sacrifice, and but if you associate with what you love now, then you will do anything. Because I love making videos, I love elaborating in my points, not because I want anybody to listen, but it is my work and I love it, right? I love in this field of exploring that what I can do more. Right? So that I will feel better. So that if I could sleep at night, then I would feel like a winner that I have done something. I have done something and I am doing in that field or any field. I am exploring something. Means I am not simply sleeping and I am not simply sitting and craving for a job or anything, but I am creating something, right? So it is giving me a winner mindset at night whenever I am sleeping. So this is what it is. Means I'm loving it, what I'm doing. I'm loving it. That's why I'm consistent. Because the things you will love, you will be consistent at that work. If we talk about Virat Kohli, he loves playing cricket. That's why he is at the top. Let's talk about Elon Musk. He loves his work. That's why he is at the top. Right? So, like, we love gulab jamuns. We love sweets. That's why we crave for that. Like that only. I love my work and I crave for it. I crave for learning new ideas, implementing new ideas, without thinking about what will be the consequences. So this is what it is. This is my today's video, and I am very happy that I am consistent each and every day. And now light has also come. So thank you for your time. I know I have given many more informations with examples, but somewhere I am stucking, but that I will cure, because the topics are challenging now. Before, what I am creating is something that is means more easy, but now it is challenging. So that is what it is, and thank you for watching my videos. Thank you.